Yeah, but those they're not very big, and like Kirk Street's not very, that's the one over here, right?
Yeah, by the gas station.
It's not very big.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think it's that much footage to, or mileage to.
Yeah. Well, I know we've kind of been plowing it and such anyway, but the county's supposed to.
I know. We have to
That's the proper word.
We have to televise this tonight since it's an actual meeting. So
I see they haven't done what Billy requested. A brewer, I'll say something to him. I'll see him. He wants the blacktop put back in those 2 blocks on 750 that are actually town property. Because they oiled and chip and sealed.
Chip and seal, yeah.
All the way up to the 38.
I might ask her if she started.
39.
I'm gonna see if she started that.
I guess
Let me see if she started that. Otherwise.
Oh.
That is recording. That's recording. So I'm just letting you know.
Oh, okay.
Asking a question real quick. We have our quorum, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start here in a second. So. I'm gonna call the meeting to order for our special meeting for our AIM Medical Trust policy renewal. Can you do roll call, Tara?
Brett Stetler, Jerry Fawcett,
Yes.
Walt Minnick,
Yes.
Melinda Joe,
Yes.
Craig Kudzinski.
Okay, we are starting the new business regarding our policy renewal. And Tara has left us a packet here that's got the information, and she's got it highlighted in here, like what we currently have, and then our savings, and then she also has detailed like the current plan. So if you look through here, you can see like there's no dental option, right? Just vision.
Dental, we have been getting for several years
From
through
something else.
Ryan, who has the town insurance.
Okay.
There is a difference. I noticed there's like $1 some difference a month, and AIM Medical's coverage is better for that, and it's $1 some cheaper. I didn't have a side by side though in time for me to compare. Like, this will cover this dental product policy or procedure. This will cover that. But as far as cost, AIM Medical is $1 some different per month.
Okay.
So if everything would be apples to apples, would you guys want me to switch over to the AIM Medical? They're both Delta Dental.
Okay.
But Mary had years ago went and got the policy through Ryan Hartzler, who does the town's other insurance.
Okay.
Now that AIM Medical is offering it, for the same policy, their maximum was like $3,000 a year for the employee, whereas what we have now is only $1,500. Plus, AIM's was $1 some cheaper.
I'm okay with either way you do it.
Okay. Is the rest of you okay with either way? I just would like to see apples to apples to see if it's better, because it's not always going to be just like Billy on it. At some point, there could be somebody else on it.
Do you have anything you want to tell us about this that we may not have any information or anything you want to add to this?
I tried to highlight the important parts. The important thing for you guys to know is, of course, every year they have those different various plans, and so I highlighted what we currently have, which is Plan 5. It's the plan that you guys have chosen for years. And overall, it actually, instead of increasing, which a lot of policies do, been very happy with this AIM Medical Trust, because other towns were telling me theirs was going up, and I'm like, look into the AIM Medical Trust. In fact, Rossville, she contacted me yesterday and wanted to know our contacts so she can have them come talk to their
Okay.
council because, so there's two good things. Well, three. I mean, and they're very minor things except for one of them. The good thing is like last year we did have an increase. I don't remember how much it was. But they had told us a couple months ago to put a placeholder while we were doing our budgets of 8% increase because they wasn't sure where everything was gonna shake out.
Right.
Well, once it all shook out, Kirklin actually went down minus 3% it's on one of those papers there. Like if you look on this sheet, it'll show you down here that ours went down negative 3%. It should be on
Oh,
the
gotcha,
second,
okay,
on
yeah.
the third page for you guys. Actually, it's on this page too. You'll see right here in the blue, negative 3%.
Yes, okay.
That's like if you guys kept with the same plan, it's negative 3%. Another good thing is that it was $4 a month to provide, just the basic life insurance for full times. And I know it's minor, but instead of $4 a month, it's now $3 a month per employee to cover the same amount.
That's nice.
The best news is that this is just the second time in the trust's history that we will have a November premium holiday,
Oh, good.
which saves you see how much the total is
Right.
each month, and so it's gonna save that.
Okay.
So overall, right now the town's is 3740.54. I know you see the 3832.84 on the current.
Okay.
If you guys look here.
Right, I saw that.
Right, on this page, Jerry and Walt, is what we currently have up here.
Okay.
It's going from 3832.84 down to 3821.34.
Okay.
Of that, employees have a copay. Except for Billy and I, because it's in the salary ordinance. Right,
Right, okay.
So say Carla had it, but she don't because she's on her husband's. If she wanted her husband and child on it, it would be the copay, like Tyson or whatever.
Okay.
And then, so that's the medical, and then vision is something different. That's $15.70 a month. And if you guys look on the vision page, I think I wrote on your guys' vision page too.
Right, I see. Okay, I see that one too.
Yeah, so vision,
Okay.
the rates are guaranteed through 2029.
Oh, that's
They
awesome.
just had really good news this year. And so that's for option 2, our current plan.
Okay.
And then if you look at the basic life AD&D plan options, I also wrote on there, it was $4 a month, now it's just $3. So instead of paying 3 times, instead of paying $12 a month, it's now $9 a month for you guys to provide that for 3 full-time employees.
Can we get short-term disability or long-term, or we just don't, or nobody's doing it, is what you're saying?
Right, well, no, you guys just never have ever done it. Voluntary life and AD&D,
I
that
saw-
is completely employee paid. Billy and
Right.
I do have
Okay.
extra that come out of our check. If you look at the check copies that you guys,
Yeah.
especially you
I see it, yeah.
Yeah, that's coming out of our check to pay for that part. And then the short-term disability and long-term, you guys have just never done. They offer it, it's just you guys haven't ever done it. So I did put
The amount
down at
of
the
them.
bottom how much each one would be, yeah. Because just like the short-term disability, it's 0.253 cents per $10 a weekly benefit. So if you look up plan 1, the maximum weekly benefit is $350. So you would times that 0.253 times 35, because 35 times 10 is 350, and that one's $886 a month.
Okay.
And then I did the rest of them the same way.
You don't, are those anything that you guys are interested in, or?
I mean, any benefit like that would be good, but that one's completely employer paid. So that would be up to you guys if you wanted to offer that. These rates wouldn't start until 2026, so it would have to be built into the salary ordinance. Because the salary ordinance right now just says medical and vision
Right.
and the life insurance for full time. But I mean, That's a conversation for you guys to have. It's awkward for me because I would be one of them. So I want to stay out of those.
How about, say like Drew, even though he's not a full-time employee, what if he gets hurt on the job? I mean, this would be great, a benefit.
I would have to check into it though, cause he's not on this insurance, so I don't know that you can I don't know that it's like a menu that this person doesn't have medical, but wants.
Could we get the disability for him? You don't know yet.
No.
Can you ask or?
Especially if he gets hurt on the job.
Yeah, can you at least ask for us, and then that's
Yeah,
something
that
we could
would,
think about?
Yes, I have to, the reason this had to be a special meeting is because these rates came in the week that I was gone, but they have to have the renewal decision
By the end of the month.
before September 8th, which is our next meeting, so.
I think we'll look real hard at short-term and long-term. Somebody gets hurt and loses their sickness,
Yeah.
different diseases, different things happen. If all of a sudden you don't have a paycheck, I mean,
employees
to
appreciate
me, this
it.
is a big issue.
Yeah, and they don't really, I mean, the rates that you see at the bottom that I figured out is per month. So say, that's plan 2, $750, maximum weekly benefit. The benefit percentage is 67.67%. And then there's like a maximum benefit period of 90 days. That's why it's short term. Per employee down there, it's $18.98 per month. Times 12 months is only, well, I don't know. I don't have my calculator. Let's see. 18.98 times 12. So that's $227.76 for an employee for all year on plan 2. It goes up a little bit more for plan 3 and plan 4. Each person's also paid differently. So while, say a police officer had it, if they can have it without being on medical, I'm not sure. I'd have to look into it. We've never had it, so I haven't ever looked into it. They would obviously need something more like the plan 4, the $1,500.
So would,
You know what I mean? Because
so-
that would cover more of what their regular pay is.
if this is just for the employee, would it just be you and Billy covered on those, and which are actually considered the
well-
or is that for any employee? That's what you're not sure of. is
I
what
would
you're saying.
have to see it, and it's possible too, because some decisions are based on how the salary ordinance reads as well. So
Okay.
I will have to see if it's even
So
possible.
can we come back to this, the short term and long term?
We can,
Because
the
we don't really know
decision tool says that we offer it. So the employee doesn't, like for us, I don't have to pick out if I want to increase our voluntary insurance until open enrollment. But this shows what you guys are offering.
Okay.
So if you offer it, I mean, what employee's not going to do it in open enrollment? So I don't know the answer. I just don't, because you guys have never chosen short or long-term disability. But any employee if I'm sick, I still come in. I would have to be super, super sick not to be sitting at my desk at some point during the day. Even with my ankle, I was just wearing my boot, and I still should be, but I'm not. But if I broke my leg, I would figure out a way to come in. But there's some people, like Billy, could not go out there and work if he was in a cast.
Right.
And same with the police officers. They couldn't do their job if they have it without it. So I just don't know if they first have to be, I just don't know.
So do we go ahead and if we're interested in this, do we just go ahead and say we're interested and then
Provided,
we meet?
Billy and I could get it, but
We don't know.
I'm
about
not
any-
sure about everybody
anybody
else. So I
else.
would probably word it in a way that,
Well, the police officers are part-time, just like Drew's.
right.
So we don't know how that works, right?
We don't know, I don't know how it works for
And
part-time.
in your case, technically, you're not an employee, you're an elected official.
But it's to the salary, a salary ordinance that the clerk treasurer is included in that. That's why I was
So
saying.
you have to see how, she doesn't know how we have to read the ordinance and see how it's worded.
Yeah.
Some things when it has to do with medical
Okay.
is based on how the salary ordinance reads. Some things that have to do with it is just the company rules.
Okay,
So if
so it
company
goes either
rules,
way.
if company rules say that they have to already have a medical policy, because this is considered ancillary coverage,
Okay,
extra, okay? So if, you might wanna word the vote and that, you guys will offer it, including part-times if eligible, because I'm gonna have to find out.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to call a medical trust to see, and I'm sure that the part-times would love to have something if they were to.
Well, it's an attractive benefit.
It is, and even if they don't, it's possible. So if AIM says no, you have to first have our medical. Remember when Globe Life was here, and there are 4 of us that's getting those supplemental policies that we pay for.
right,
I believe they also had a short term. So if this doesn't work out, we can always look at the cost of Globe Life offering
okay,
that, and then instead of like the employee paying for it, or the employer would pick it up
Okay.
for them. Or, dental, we pay half of our dental, the town only pays half, so, it's possible that whatever you guys would choose we could do half and half too, but, I used to have an insurance license many years ago, it was a different kind, but, there's a lot of fine print,
Mm-hmm.
right?
So if we provided, this short-term disability and the long-term, we would ask for the employee to pay half of that, or the town pays for all of it? That's what
Well, with them, it
Right.
shows that the town,
pays for it.
right, because
Gotcha,
down
okay.
here on the short-term disability, see down there, it says coverage is employer paid.
Got you, okay.
And the
I see it.
benefits are taxable, so
Oh, that
even
makes
if you
sense.
guys
Right,
paid it,
okay,
the employee would pay taxes, just like,
Okay.
like a Billy, what's his benefit? One of them is taxed, I'd have to look to see which one that is, but,
okay,
so, what you guys would have to decide right now, though, is which plan you
Okay.
guys want, because when I send in the renewal tool to AIM, I have to put on there which plan you guys chose.
okay. Do you guys have any other questions for Tara, or I was gonna make a motion if you guys don't have any other questions for her, or?
So there's short and there's long, and there's all those different plans, so,
Okay,
and what do you guys pick this year? Like, say you guys did the plan two, $750, and then we find out maybe that, if the other ones could be covered, even the police, they say, well, that won't even cover a half of a week for us,
Right.
because they're paid so much more. Then you guys could always change it the next year.
we could at least get into it.
You could get into it and then maybe a year
See.
later change
Okay.
the plan, absolutely. But these are considered ancillary because they're extra.
Well, I make a motion, for our renewal for our AIM trust, that we take Plan 5, and that is going to be $3,821.34. And then I also want to add on there that we offer, short-term disability and long-term disability for our full-time employees. And I want to start with Plan 2 for both of those. And if applicable, part-time employees, if it works on either way through our salary ordinance or with this, insurance coverage.
The second test.
So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor, raise your right hand, and this motion carries.
Can you go and amend that and include which plan for, vision?
Oh, okay, I need to add the vision.
Yeah, and vision, and you still have the vision and the, basic life.
Okay. I want to amend the motion and just add to it, to go ahead and, on our vision plan, pick option 2. And then on our basic life, just stick with plan 1.
Yeah, because the employee, we,
And then
have
I
a
don't
choice to
need,
get
do I need to do the voluntary or no?
you guys are just providing that option for
But
us
that's
to
for you
sign
guys
up
to do,
for.
okay.
Right, so you guys can continue to allow us to do it.
Can we revote after I just added those options? Is everyone in favor? Or I have a second to add that. So you second it, Jerry? And then can you, everybody in favor of the other stuff added? Raise your right hand.
Okay, so it'll probably just be in there as just one vote. for
That's
all.
fine. I just wanted to make sure it was done properly though, that I added it and then we came back and revoted.
Yeah, so, I don't know if you guys understand like the difference between last year and this year. I know it's a lot of information. They bombard us with renewal presentations. They give us videos and webinars to watch. And so I was trying to make it as explainable as possible to you guys and giving you guys all these. For instance, like it's not a big savings, but the medical, this is saving $11.50 a month. Times 2, that's $138 for the year,
Yeah, it
for
adds
26.
up. Yeah.
It does add up. And the coverage stays the same. And then, like the vision, it's $15.70 a month. Like I said, the dental is not through AIM Medical.
Okay.
That is through,
Ryan.
it's called Midwest Marketers, but they get it directly through, Delta Dental. You guys pay half, we get half of that.
Okay.
Basic life have stayed the same, but instead of $4 per month per employee, it's $3 per month to provide $25,000 of a life and AD&D benefit, accidental death and dismemberment.
Okay.
And then the voluntary life and AD&D is just something extra that we can choose to have taken out of our paychecks, and it goes by. And I'm just saying all this really, because like you guys can come in and see it anytime. I just kind of want anybody watching to understand what's going on.
Okay.
It's what we can choose goes by age. So like for me, I'm between 50 and 54. Per 10,000, it's 0.534 cents. Or it's per thousand, sorry. And we can increase them in increments of 10,000.
Okay.
So, that's the way it is this year. Next year, they're gonna change it where we can only go up 2 increments.
Okay.
So we'll probably jump up 3 or 4 increments, Billy and I, this year. That'll be our, it's voluntary, but since we are limited to go up starting in 27 into the future, only 2, we'll probably bump it up what we can right now.
Okay.
In case we want to bump it up more later or limited to just two coverages. And then short-term disability and long-term, everybody, I think, watching pretty much knows what that is for. We don't currently have it, but I will find out, and definitely if we can get the part-times covered, we will.
Okay.
If not, I will reach out to Globe Life
Okay.
and get you guys a quote on short and long term
Okay.
that way. That way, if they can't be covered under AIM, at least they could be covered.
Okay.
Okay?
I like your packet you put together because it had a lot of information.
I
in
try
it,
to be,
so,
I know,
yeah.
there's a fine line though of giving you guys too much information and making you overwhelmed.
No, it's not overwhelming.
Because I live this stuff every day. It's just
No.
like, I used to look at Mary like she had 3 heads when she would talk to me about stuff because I wasn't in it all the time.
I think it was perfect. Yeah.
I try to be transparent and give you guys info, but sometimes it might seem like too much and then you're just like, eh.
No, it's fine.
So, okay, so there's that, and then, there's a couple of things I included just to notice to taxpayers. It's gonna be coming up on your next, this is just an FYI for you
Okay.
guys, cause it'll be on the next agenda, the public hearing for it.
Okay.
I will say though, that there have been years that the town has been at max levy, and I tried to keep it down as far as I could. So we're under by over $29,000. But I'm also going to say that the legislation, it's hurting us this year, but in a couple years it's gonna hurt even more because of all those property tax credits, you know, and the circuit breaker and all that. So this year it was, they estimated it'd be a little bit over 26,000.
Okay.
And you guys understand what all that is, right? About, you know, tax credits and all that and how it hurts what we get in here.
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to think, is that, oh, you also, I was like, I know there was something else, but I don't have them because I already put it in the books. The blue papers are our code that was updated. I went through them and I found a couple mistakes.
And just add these to our,
Yes, so what you
Okay.
guys received at the last meeting, just on that front page, it shows you what pages to replace,
okay,
and throw the old ones away.
away.
And, yeah, because what he did is one of our ordinances, he got the rates wrong. And then the trash rate he had effective in 2022, where it really went up in 2025.
yeah, okay.
So just little minor things, but I contacted him and he was willing to fix it for free.
Okay,
So, and we'll have more on your next agenda.
okay, so meeting adjourned? Okay, we're done. Thank you guys for coming.
Sure.
Yes, I appreciate it. And if you guys ever want to see some of this insurance stuff, it's quite boring, but you're welcome to come in and look at my binder. How's your daughter?
That's what I was going to show you.
Can you go stop the